Boom, boom, boom. Stay locked, because we're the bomb.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the bar, the Boom Bar on your Boom Radio NG. I've got my drink. Tokunbo has his own. Somebody doesn't have a drink deliberately. Not like she doesn't have a drink, but she doesn't want to follow the Boom Bar rules of having drinks. Her name is Dolupo. My name is Sola Rogers. His name is Tokunbo.
I don't know why you go off your scripts all the time.
There's no script. It's a bar, and we don't have drinks. And some people are saying we can't have drinks at the bar. Why?
Okay. I think we should leave that to the middle of the show. Yeah, Abi, Dolupo.
Middle of what's my own?
It's all right. What's your? I was expecting what's your on your own, right? On your own. Hello, welcome to the Boom Bar.
Exactly. Bar.
Any which way, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching or listening to us. It is Boomba, like that said, and this is where we give you everything about politics, sports, entertainment, music, and everything else in between. That everything else in between today, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of in betweens today.
Yeah.
From people that are having rumps. So how was now? Am I lying?
Dolupo, you're going to be on your own on that topic. Yes, I'm sure Shola.
No, I won't. Why
wouldn't you?
Why would I be on my own on that topic?
It's all right.
You never. Why would you? If I ask you a question, don't answer me.
How can? Oh, come on.
If I ask you a question, don't answer me.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'll try.
to people that that a video or a trend is probably going to land them in jail at the moment. See, that's why they say when everybody is doing, then there's like a social media trend. It's not everything that you should join. But irony, you people never used to listen.
No, it's you're very correct, because sometimes you find people trying to imitate what they see online.
Okay. Imitation is kiri is smelling 40 years is smelling.
It's even fake. Imitations are fake.
This one is not even imitation. This one is kiri. Just wanted to be fucking crying.
Kri.
I don't know why you're laughing, but I'm just being funny.
It's all right. Kri.
Anyway, we're getting right into today's show. We're also going to be giving you a lot of updates from the AFCON, because there are more people that can we move our phones off the table? Thank you very much. God bless you.
It's off.
So basically we're going to be talking about a lot of things. There's a lot of updates from AFCON. More people have qualified. More unlikely people that you thought that were going to be going back home are on the way back home. Some people might finally not make it, but that more people with a lot more than that people already know. A few people already know who their opponents would be, and a lot of other things. So we're definitely going to be talking about that today, and a few shocking news here and there. But before we go right into that a few sackings as well has happened.
Yeah, sometimes.
So
Sometimes for
we're
some
we're
people.
definitely going to be talking, moving straight into first things first. There's news that broke earlier not earlier, just a few minutes ago. Actually, don't even let me be. What's it called? It's not earlier today. It's actually earlier today when you think about it. Yeah. President Tinubu is going to France on a private visit. I have a question. President, what's happening in France? What's private that cannot be private in
Has he
Nigeria?
left or about to?
I don't know for him.
Because that question comes late if he has not. If he has.
President Bola Tinubu departs Abuja for France
Yes,
on
yes.
Wednesday, January 24, for a private visit. He will return to the country first week of February 2024. What is he going to do? Please, I believe I have a right to ask these questions. What are you going to do? What happened there? What's happening in France?
So look, if the answers are not in that particular read, I think we don't belabor the fact that, all we've got to be saying, probably he's gone for this or gone for that or gone for this. I think we should advise them to always know that the president belongs to everybody. We have a right to ask where the president is going. So whenever we are releasing such releases, pardon me,
they should be more
more explicit.
Exactly.
Tell
I
us,
agree.
yeah, this is where he's going. He's on a journey. He's on a vacation, or he's going to see, for some checks. Yeah. I said checks.
I don't know.
I'm not talking about what you mean by checks.
See,
Checks, you can go and pick up
hello,
a check
people.
in the bank.
hello, people. Just wanted to put this out there.
Check.
If you hear that
Cashing a check, right?
This
Is that what
person-
you're talking about?
on my right, if you hear
I think so. Sean.
that this person on my right gets bundled out,
It depends on where they're watching. It could be that right they're looking at.
no, my right. No, not like this person on this left too cannot be not that anybody's above that, but with the things that he has been dropping, the bombs he has been dropping since
I'll
morning,
explain something to you.
since morning, I don't know.
There's a particular report we are going to read very soon. Two people got into a problem, and it is the owner of the space they're about to carry away. And I'm asking questions. Who read this story first? You read the story first.
I don't know.
You invited us to be part of this discussion, and we already are part of the discussion.
Well, look,
Yes.
we're all professionals in this room, at this bar.
No.
We're all professionals. Some of us even have like 60 years experience, while the rest of us at least
You are throwing stones.
cumulatively we have like 10 years
Consider-
experience. It's fine.
Wow.
Cumulatively, the rest of us have at least 10 years
That's a
experience.
Methuselah involved in this case, okay?
10. I didn't say 100.
Close by.
Yeah, so
okay.
you're 60 and above.
Anyway, we're
experience.
moving.
At 82, Tokunbo already has about 6 years experience. But I just want to reiterate. Yeah,
okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
I want to
That's
reiterate
fine.
what Tokunbo has said. The president of Nigeria applied for a job on several occasions. He even went as far as saying a milokon, And there's one thing that he says that I really like a lot. He's always saying that, look, people can criticize him and say stuff and call him out because he's the one that applied for the job. For the first time, we're getting that idea of, look, you understand that you are not our Lord and Master. You work for the whole nation. So I like that thing that he has said. Having said that, I hope it will buck the trend of Nigerian leaders, rulers. I use those two words deliberately, leaders and rulers, who go on personal trips during work. I'm not going to employ someone that's just going to up and say, I'm off. I'll be back in first week in February. Without
that doesn't happen. Yeah.
there has to be some kind of explanation. Oh, see.
Where you're going?
Remember that doctor's appointment I told you about? I have to go. I did say that he went for doctor's appointment too. I'm talking generally now. Generally. You guys can make of it what you want. But the truth is, Mr. President can't just up and go without telling us what he's going to do. That's the thing. I don't like the idea at all. And if it's a medical thing, at what point in time will African rulers, African leaders stop selling themselves short? The Saudi Arabia in particular, invest so much in medicals that they get the best equipment and the best hands. They don't care where you're from. Can't we afford it? After all,
they bring you here.
Billions are voted for Aso Rock Clinic every year. Can you not build a world? I said it before. Nigeria can actually make money by becoming the medical hub of African rulers and leaders. On Sunday, it was announced the deposed ruler of, is it Sierra Leone or so, was allowed to leave the country and come to Nigeria for medical treatment.
Yeah, sure.
That was on Sunday, right?
I read that, yes, Sunday, I think.
Will it be nice for you to be hosting a former ruler or a current ruler of a country while your own ruler is going outside for treatment?
No,
I didn't say he went for treatment, though. I'm just saying.
That's where I'm going. We do not even know. So let's.
But that's also actually bad. The fact that we don't know. That's
why
the
would we
conversation.
know?
Why would we know?
We do not know. So then no, let us guess. But it's right.
But we're guessing
You
because
hit
nobody
something,
told
Shola.
anybody anything.
No, that's it. That's the issue for me. I mean, why shouldn't we be told that this is how it's stepping out for A and B and C, okay? And that's the truth. And so everybody can ask questions. You can, and Nigeria is we are a very interesting community, okay? Where there are no innuendos, we read them, even when they are not glaring us in the face. So, but what you do as a masterpiece of news releases and all that, let it be strong on the board.
There's a tweet that someone had put out that I really wish we had captured and put out on air. And basically, he's talking about the upsurge in the number of people coming from.
Yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah, into Lagos State,
the US,
Canada, the UK to do their operations. See doctors in Nigeria
who come to Nigeria for medical attention.
I've been seeing it for the past few weeks. Yes, I agree. Yeah, because people find it very difficult to get appointments.
So I spoke to a friend who is a medical practitioner now based in the UK. Right. He confirmed such a trend, but there was another angle to it too. That look, the thing is that they have a backlog of medical cases in the UK in particular, largely due to COVID and all of that, and how a lot of British-born medical practitioners are gone outside to seek for greener pastures green. They go to seek pastures green. So that's why they have gone to get doctors from Pakistan, Nigeria, and the other places to fill up those spaces.
But it's still not
However,
enough.
it's not enough. So what they're also saying is that, for instance, there's an example of someone who came to Nigeria for medical treatment, then went back to the UK, then his appointment was now due in the UK, then he now went for the same treatment, the same assessment, and found that there was a more in-depth approach by the system in the UK. So the guy now says, you know what? Yes, he got quick assessment in Nigeria, but he got a more in-depth, treatment in the UK, which now says that even if people are coming back to Nigeria a lot for treatment and all of that, we also need to
check what they're giving
what
people.
We're doing here,
exactly.
and try and up our game.
Okay, so now moving on from that, we're still coming back to a lot of serious issues, a lot. But we're moving straight from that to AFCON. And why I said so is that a lot of people are losing their jobs. This AFCON is not smiling at all. Earlier in the day, the Ghana Football Association had announced the sack of Chris Hughton, who was the head coach of the senior national team with immediate effect. After, in fact, they have dissolved the whole technical team. According to them, the shameful
I'm with you.
outcome of what the Black Stars had done at Africa Cup of Nations. Personally, I didn't watch any of their games until the last one. I actually sat down with highlights, and I think they didn't do badly. Those last 3-4 minutes could have been anybody. I personally, me, Shao. But anyway, Oku has lost his job at the moment. And you would have thought that that was the end.
Okay.
At the moment, the AFCON host, Ivory Coast, have also sacked their coach in the middle of the tournament. They're not sure if they're going to qualify yet, but I actually think they're going to qualify. But also that also now depends on the amount of points and also goals for goals against. So
they sacked yet to be concluded competition.
Yeah,
they sacked the man.
They might have concluded.
I said yet to be concluded.
Yeah, because at the moment now, remember that there's a 4-0 hanging over their heads. But so that could be their. So they might not. So anyway, in the middle of the tournament, they have sacked their coach again. And the assistant and everybody gone.
But the team has not been disbanded
yet. They probably need to disband them.
Côte d'Ivoire, this is a trying period for them as a football team. But as the host, kudos to them. The pictures and videos that we're seeing out of their country look really nice, So congratulations on hosting a good AFCON. Arguably one of the best AFCONs in recent times because of the quality of play and how the mighty are falling.
A lot of mighty people are falling though.
So, and sadly you are one of the mighties that have fallen. That is, in Yoruba, I said, sorry, don't be mad at yourselves.
We're still in the game.
You're allowed.
We're still in the game.
But Nigeria.
We're still in the game.
So, talking about being sacked and being sacked or not being sacked, another person has now resigned. They said he resigned. Tom Seinfeld is the coach of the Gambia.
They've gone on to
Gambia.
Yeah. They've gone on.
They're jabbed too. They're jabbed.
And that's why I say they're on the way home.
Jackpot is raining now, so jabbo, let them understand.
No, they're on the way home.
Home, yes.
Or they are home already.
Home.
They are home already.
They are home and away.
So another person, that's the third coach.
So he's gone.
He's gone. He has supported a lot. But
he's gone. He resigned.
He's gone. He might have been advised to resign.
Either way, but he wasn't sacked.
This Tom Seinfeld was using Nigeria to post one time. We see your life now.
See your life.
Do you just see your life?
Come on, that's not fair.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but Nigeria coach, I hope that you better.
You know what I pray for?
What do you pray for?
I had this dilemma this time yesterday, and I just had this eureka moment now. Now,
they should lose their game.
No. I don't want them to lose again. I want the guy to qualify. I want him to get semi-finals, if possible, finals, if possible, win the cup. We will fumble and wumble and win the cup. I want that now. Then when they come back, we will now pay him his salary in advance and sack him. We'll now get a real coach.
Do you think that's going to happen?
We will not sack him.
Do you think that's actually going to happen?
If he wins the cup for us, we will not sack him.
I think he still needs to go, though.
No, he will go.
Tokunbo.
We could ask, we could advise him.
Tokunbo.
Advise him.
Tokunbo. When Dolupo was on Okada, and Okada wanted to destroy a future, 2 seconds into the ride, she said, Okada, park. How much is it from here to my house? Okada said 150. Dolupo gave the guy 200.
You can't blame me.
Keep the change.
You can't blame me.
2 seconds into the ride. True story.
You can't blame me.
Paid the guy in full and gave him a tip to not carry her.
You can't blame me.
Then she now walked. I am saying Nigeria should adopt the Dolupo approach. I've done it before, but this is Dolupo we're talking about. So I'm saying Nigeria, get behind the team, support Pasero.
Pasero is not Pasero.
Kini yato, Pasero,
Potato.
It's not.
Dolupo is close to that Pasero.
Pasero, potato,
but let everybody know what Pasero means.
Pasero is your girlfriend, the love of your life.
What?
That's what Pasero is now.
Anyway,
before you anything.
Okay, another coach has gone.
I'm telling you,
I never knew you could do that. You gave the meaning of Pasero.
Are you done?
So you will be done. You will be done.
Why are you?
How can that be done?
I don't understand this show today.
Why are you angry?
No, all wrong now. She's saying, am I
Don't
done?
be offended.
It's okay.
What did I start that I'm done with?
I'm not started.
What did you start? You just said, what did you start?
Dolupo.
So,
Where are we?
so Tokunbo,
Yes,
Tokunbo.
Yes, please.
You guys don't cancel my idea before thinking about it.
No, I'm
Don't
not saying your
cancel.
idea is bad though. I'm just saying, will it happen?
Is it impossible?
We should go
What
and start
God
fasting
cannot
and pray.
do
Does not
does not
exist.
exist.
Yeah. That was FD. That was FD. That was FD.
We
That
will,
was
na-
FD. That
we
was
will
FD.
now write letter to the other countries. We will help him. We will say, see, the Gambia,
Yeah, he won.
Ivory Coast, Ghana. This guy won AFCON for Nigeria. Employ him.
Abi, yeah, we don't need him anymore. That's all.
Think about
That,
it.
like said, what God cannot do does not exist.
On a serious note, respect to Pesero.
Respect.
Respect.
I believe that
Why so
Nigeria will
polite?
go back and begin to do things the proper way.
Amen.
We need local coaches. We need to develop our local fields and make sure our people have ground foundation based for playing soccer.
Yeah.
It's no longer. We have been at. This is the point we keep carrying every year. In the past, how many decades? We get to this point. We are always at this point.
But sometimes we fumble and wumble
And
and it works.
it worries me. No, this one would work.
So the last
one
game,
would work.
in fairness to the team, because we banter a lot, the last game, they actually had 2 goals disallowed. And the team that we defeated, that scored for us, our brothers, our brothers,
They did the Lord's work.
yeah, they also had 1 goal disallowed
This
against
is a
them.
very painful thing.
You know?
You guys are talking about.
So if you remove
So that's 3-1.
if you remove VAR, that's 3-2 now.
3-1. Oh.
We scored 2 that was disallowed.
The other one, they scored it for us already now. It's already counted.
Say, guys,
wait now.
listen. Are
That
we
makes
talking?
it 3.
Are we talking about the same
So
outcome?
3-1.
Are we talking about the same outcome?
Yes.
Yeah.
That Nigeria won 1-0 against. Where are you getting 3 from? Did they?
We
were
had
not
2
counted?
goals disallowed.
They're
actually.
disallowed. They were not counted.
That's why I
we're
say
not
in case
telling
they
you
did
now.
not disallow
Why are you
it
telling
then.
me what they didn't allow?
Tokunbo,
Yeah,
are you
no,
angry?
offended.
I'm angry.
Okay, let's
I'm
go.
angry.
Let's move on.
Change
Let's move
topic.
on. Thank you.
Thank you.
So another.
Yeah.
Suggestion. Please, can we wear helmets? Helmets.
Because it's getting hot in
Akoti, or what's that thing called in Yoruba?
here. Akoto.
Akoto.
Okay.
At this rate,
Let's go.
Tokunbo will need you bottle.
No, because I've been too quiet. Let's
Okay,
go.
sorry.
It's because of you that Dolupo banned bottle. Now I know, because if there was bottle in your front, you would have thrown it.
Anyway, another mighty that fell
When MIT.
at this AFCON is Algeria.
Yeah.
Algeria actually used to be a former
Algeria.
AFCON champion. Which the truth was that on paper you would have thought that those were the teams that would,
Yep.
Now they got defeated by Mauritania, who are 75 places lower than them in world rankings.
That was then. By the time FIFA ranking comes out next week,
Mauritania is up. Mauritania will be up.
it will be 75
It will be
places.
75
places.
That FIFA ranking is going to scatter.
You know?
Oh Lord.
You know, Algeria is our brothers. You know, their flag is green and white. Our own is green, white, green. You know, their name is Jeria. Our own too is Jeria. Their own is just all. Our own is Nai. You know, so we feel for them in the all, but we in the Nai, which is higher than the all, we continue in the green, white, green.
I like your submission. But come to think of it, Cameroon, we're also brothers. with
We
Cameroon.
are.
They are not
We are
our
not
brothers.
brothers,
They are
though.
not our brothers.
We are not brothers.
I was about to say we
They're not
expect
brothers.
them to
We
score
are
2
not
for
brothers.
us.
They're
We're
They should
not.
score 2
Go
goals.
in.
They should
score
score
2
2
for
goals
us.
on our behalf.
Yeah, that's good.
Why
Since
you
we're
people?
brothers.
Why you people
No,
doing
but
this?
there's something that Cameroon is doing that is wrong, and God will speak to their hearts. How can someone, the whole #1 keeper of Manchester United, fly? He missed your first game.
Wait, oh, that's true. Onana
I'm
needs
coming,
to
oh.
play on Sunday.
I'm coming, oh.
Saturday, please.
Yes.
Please.
How can someone fly? He missed your first game because you told him he can miss it. He now came for second game because he conceded one goal or 2 goals or something.
Please,
You
come.
now-
Onana play on Saturday. Please.
You now bench him?
Please.
You don't even have respect for
Onana needs to play on Saturday.
for
please,
world best
please,
goalkeeper.
World best, please. Onana
Please.
needs to play on
In
Saturday.
the name of
Thank you
Jesus,
very much.
he will concede 5 goals against Nigeria.
Let him stay.
Amen.
Anyway,
If we are really brothers, Onana,
Brothers.
Shebo Shena,
Brothers.
brothers.
So yesterday's games, we know that like I said, Mauritania defeated Algeria. Angola beat Burkina Faso. Senegal, which actually I'm not sure, I didn't see anything different, defeated Guinea 2-0. Cameroon, by luck, defeated Gambia 3-2. By luck, they just edged them out little. 3-2. So today is going to be the last set of games for the group stages. Namibia and Mali, South Africa and Tunisia, Zambia and Morocco. Yeah, I would have said that Morocco would, but what we've been seeing in this AFCON. Then Tanzania and Democratic Republic of Congo. So at the moment, the round of 16 games are starting on Saturday. Angola does not have an opponent yet, but on Saturday at 9 p.m., Nigeria is going to be playing with Cameroon.
It's even good that it's 9 p.m. We have gone to Owambe in the afternoon. We are partying.
You're already tired.
Anything that happen, it happen. But if you go and do it before party, if we want to eat jollof, we won't be able to eat it well.
Excuse you. I'm not like I will watch the game, but I have hope.
Please face your Senegal.
Oh yeah, so
You remember
my people,
Senegal bread?
my people.
Yes, she's Senegalese.
Senegal bread.
At least
You
I've
remember
called
Senegal bread?
my people. My people. There's anything very can say. Anyway, Equatorial Guinea will be playing Guinea on Sunday by 9 p.m.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Guinea will play
Guinea
Guinea.
will play Guinea.
Equatorial
You
Guinea.
understand?
will be
That's
playing
Guinea
Guinea.
brocade versus brocade Guinea. It becomes.
I don't understand the formula of Bumba today.
It's always been like this.
No,
It's you
come-
that didn't
no,
kill him.
come on.
You see, you don't
Oh,
understand.
oh.
Tokunbo, you see, you're real.
Why are you always taking me so
Wait,
serious?
what is this thing that you're doing?
You know, I'm trying to
What
catch his
is this?
attention. Your attention. We'll say a signal.
Anyway, you push to stop this thing. Let's be
Look,
serious.
let's move on. It's almost.
So me, I'm not serious.
No, actually, at this point, no.
Okay.
So Cape Verde will be playing Mauritania. Mauritania.
Let's try and move quickly so we discuss the man who sacked me. Because there's so many sacks we've had today.
Yeah, so many sacks. Lots of sacks.
Okay,
Sorry,
I think so.
they are the serious ones. Do you see them? No problem. Continue.
Any which way, but moving on from that, so that basically is updates from AFCON at the moment. So 10 countries have qualified for AFCON. Angola, Nigeria, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, Egypt, Senegal, Cape Verde, Mauritania, and Burkina Faso. So there are 6 other teams that after today's game, then there will be a lot of arrangement and rearrangement. First things first, 2 other people that would be added to it. Oh no, 4 other people that will be added to it from the original 12 people. Then there will be a lot of permutations and yes, a lot of permutations and combination.
My own take is that please bring back Ghana. Oh, possible. Sorry, Ghana.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Ghana.
What are you doing?
I was fighting for Ghana.
No, you were not.
One of the best losers. Sorry, losers.
What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not nice.
Yes, brother.
Anyway, I'm not even going to say this.
Why are you talking like a pastor?
Moving on. Now, the EFCC has not decided. They had actually arraigned the former Anambra governor, Willie Obiano, today. But luckily, the court had granted him bail. So he has left the custody of the EFCC. He has been granted bail. His passport has been collected from him. And I don't understand, but the case has been adjourned till March. Why? We're still in January. Why?
Well, over and over again, we will not tire from saying this. We need special courts for this kind of cases. Get your facts right. Prepare for your case. And let us have back-to-back sittings. Let us expedite action on this. Justice delayed is justice denied. It's not right. You'll find one. There are some governors who have left governance. Their successors have left governance, and that particular first governor I'm talking about is still under investigation, still has a court case on alleged corruption. Do you understand? I don't think it's right. Like, this guy succeeded this guy, and the previous successee of the successor is now still being investigated, while the second successor of the successee has now had a successor. In case you guys understand, please tell me.
No, we don't.
But you see,
I'm just talking about Ekiti State, Ekiti.
No, there's something you just hit which is quite good. If we have a nation that's all about laws, we should have the same nation to care for justice as well. A run on justice is key for our survival for democracy.
Very
Any
important.
nation, very important. And so justice delayed, justice denied. We grew with those, but it is still real now.
Yes, sir.
However, I still believe that what you've raised, Shola, and what we are raising at the bar today should hit the honorable justices more.
Yes, please.
They should be looking about how to affect, this kind of decisions. We do not understand how or why cases are, adjourned. And the way they are really adjourned, really, somehow, they have this very sparse, interloping spreadsheet that carries almost like a year in between. And we always are lucky that the actors and actors in all of these cases are still alive to continue the drags around adjournments. So if they can come together and look at that it's possible. We can't tell them how to do their job. But when the job involves investigations, right, which you mentioned earlier, Shola, then care must be taken so that decisions of the courts will be seen to be fair at the end of the day.
Now, before we leave the arraignment of the former governor of Anambra, Willie Obiano, I just had this thought earlier, it's one thing to want to be a governor or president or whatever, especially governors, though. Then you go through the rigors of trying to get your party's nomination, you become your governorship candidate, then you become the governor, then you seek re-election, then you are done, then you hand over, and you're supposed to hand over and just move on with your life, or maybe go to Senate like all the other.
Retire there. Collect pensions.
I wanted to say something, but I'm glad you guys did not hear it. So, but
I heard what you said, but
I didn't. Actually, didn't say it because it was in my head. So, but whatever it is, like Nigerian governors always end up in the Senate anyway. So, if you've done all of that, there's another order to scale, which is the ICPC EFCC order, DSS. So you get screened to become, you get screened to unbecome, and for the sake of Obiano, who is 68 or so, and his children and his family, you would hope that his hands are clean so that he can actually go home and move on with his life. It's not nice that you've served and you have this kind of things, that are lurking over you, except you are culpable. And we don't want this anymore, honestly. We don't. Just tired. Every time there's one
there's
governor
always
or the
drama
other
on the other.
that is
Yes,
being
it's a lot of very, very unnecessary drama. Now, talking about a little bit of drama and the governor. The governor of Ondo State has dissolved the state executive council with immediate effect.
Okay.
According to the governor's spokesperson, he said all members of the cabinet who were appointed by late Governor Rotimi Akeredolu should immediately hand over to permanent secretaries. Also, is SSAs and SAs are also relieved of their duties with immediate effect.
It's the right thing
It's
to
the right
do.
thing, yeah.
It's the right thing to do, even if he's going to be governor for 1 day or 3 days or 3 months or 3 years. It's the right thing to do. And for those who do not have the background on Ondo State and the new governor, who was the deputy governor, then acting governor, then governor, Lucky Ayedatiwa. The man was actually about to lose his job as a deputy governor when the then governor had traveled for medical treatment. It said he went to Germany, or let's just say Europe. But the governor, the then governor's cabinet did not acknowledge or reckon with him as governor. They didn't see
As acting governor.
They didn't see.
As
him.
acting governor, you mean?
They did not. Acting governor, they just didn't,
Okay.
you know. And at some point, the rumors of impeachment were flying all around. But fast forward to today, he is the governor of the state. The only honorable thing, if they said there's honor among thieves, I'm not saying that politicians are thieves, so I'm
No,
just saying
you
that
have used it as
it's just a quote that I like. There's a book actually, Honor Among Thieves. Is this Sidney Sheldon or one of these fantastic writers?
Yes.
You know,
No, yes, Sidney Sheldon.
I think it's
Yes,
Sheldon or the
yes,
other one of
yes,
them.
Sidney Sheldon.
Yeah,
You need to run a check though.
I'll
yeah.
check.
You know, Honor Among Thieves. You know, so
Sounds like a book I've read.
yeah, honor among thieves, and there should be honor among politicians too. Honor amongst them. They should look at it. You didn't want the man as governor or acting governor or deputy governor, and he's now governor. Why are you waiting? What exactly are you waiting? The people who fought him tooth and nail, who when the governor came back,
Jeffrey Archer.
Archer. Yeah, I knew it was going to be Archer
Thank
or
you.
Sheldon.
Thank you.
You know, so it's a book that if you're not ready, go read it though. So they should have resigned, Tokunbo. The ones that resigned as soon as the man became acting governor,
Yeah, I
I
think
respect them.
Yes.
When we talked about,
You
I said
probably saw it coming.
when we
so
talked
what's
about,
the point?
I said it here. I said this was the right thing to do.
And it's very glaring that a lot of people did not want him as governor. So can you blame him if he doesn't want those kind of people around him?
I remember saying it here. I said it's the right thing to do because if you look at the old drama around it, what are you waiting for? What exactly are you waiting for?
I think he's been very, very careful. He has to choose a different team. He cannot trust anybody anymore.
The people that wanted to kick you out.
The trust is gone. It's fizzled out. And if you are smart enough, just as Sola said, and Dolupo was also, seconded, and I agree, you would have left the hall long before now. Drop your letter, check everything
Just
out,
go.
and go.
You know, another
and
angle.
wish the new governor well.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. And this is what I want to say before we move on. We have to go back to where is that fairness? We have allowed politics, to get so bad into our DNA that we do not see brotherly relationship anymore. That this man has come back doesn't mean a do or die thing. He is actually taking these steps to guard himself because he no longer trusts anybody. Politics has gone, Nigeria's style of politics, it's venom-filled for me. It's venom-filled for me. And the earlier we begin to treat that and understand that, no, everything in this world has got to be fair. Because we don't do it, and our leaders do not understand that we watch what they do. And the way they execute these things, we see them do it. And what is governance, if not to toe the line and show good examples? What is happening there is not a very good example. And they are not the only ones, though. Come down the line. They are not the only ones. Hey, come on. The movement of a department or a whole department of a government to another state is also part of it. People have shown that they just do not understand that. Whatever they do, okay, is being documented for history. It's been documented for tomorrow. Yes,
but since you went there,
no, please carry on.
yeah. It's been recorded. It's been recorded. We should understand that let me talk about it. We are moving a department from a particular location to another location, and some people stand and say, no, please don't do it for economic reasons. These places would lose out at the end of the day, and the way we reason is just not logical.
It's not commonsensical. Let's put it like that.
It is not
because
just right.
Now a whole senator has come out on TV to say that the president should not bring tribalism into this, and that Lagos boys that are cabal are trying to, what's the word now? They're trying to deceive the president by this CBN and fund relocation.
Was that all the guy said?
Oh, he said quite a number of things, but just wanted to put it like
I kept a tweet by someone who is a northerner, very intelligent man. His name is Bashir El Rufai, and he says, out of all the issues bedeviling the north, it is the issue of the justifiable relocation of some offices within two federal agencies that they want to use with the guise of fighting for the northern region, when in actual fact they are solely fighting for their petty privileges.
Let me drink to that.
I think I agree with him completely. Because, see, I didn't see it as, to be honest with you, I didn't think that anybody got privileges from that. It didn't click as you would get privileges from it. But I just felt that it was just being petty. Like, it actually, like you said, it doesn't make any sense. And you know, the annoying part for me is that since the beginning of this week, if not even since last week, we have been having this conversation every single day. And I think that at this point is becoming ridiculous.
It just comes up. I don't know. Well, don't worry.
It's actually becoming ridiculous at this point. Why we are still talking about such a very trivial conversation. The FAAC is just one tiny agency in the whole Ministry of Aviation. The CBN is not even the whole of CBN.
No.
There are departments in CBN that the bulk, not even the bulk, all the work they do is in Lagos. Isn't it commonsensical? I don't get what we're talking. And I know that we talked about this thing. Now,
yeah, we did.
An APC chieftain, the person of Yekini Nabena, has now asked President Tinubu to consider the relocation of the NNPCL, the Nigerian Maritime Agency and Safety Agency, Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, and the Nigeria Ports Authority to the Niger Delta region for efficiency.
You say?
Yesterday we said it.
He also said that the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment to be moved to either Kano or Anambra states, where people trade in high proportion to justify the planned relocation of other people.
Oh yeah, they started. Where will sports
now
go?
It has now become a...
Now, where Ministry of Sports, where is it going? Tell me. Yeah, any thoughts about sports?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
I don't know.
Okay, which
I don't know.
You don't know.
You know the funny thing is that as much as it might sound political, this statement,
yes,
it might not all be wrong.
Good.
Maybe it is time to really and truly look inward and decentralize this nonsense. Does it mean that if the HQs of these agencies or these ministries are not in Abuja, does it remove Abuja being the federal capital? Okay. Does it change? It's like, does it change the fact that that's where the president stays? Because I think that it is the presence of the presidency that makes it the federal capital territory, yeah? Mm-hmm. Not because FAAC is there, or because a CBN is there, or because Ministry of Trade is there. All these places can be anywhere.
Yeah, but
remember the conversation. There was a time when it was former President Buhari that had sent the service chiefs and told them to go to the northeast because that's where your job is. There's nothing you're doing in Abuja, And it's true. Does it change the fact
that that's where your job is?
Do we also know that for the CBN, they exist in every state in Nigeria?
They do.
The
They
CBN
do.
is everywhere. What's this game? What's this game that they are playing? Are you saying now that the CBN in Kaduna is less effective? The CBN in Kano, because they are moving some offices from Abuja to Lagos. This is agenda speaking right here, right now. It is agenda.
And I like that statement because the funny thing is that there are too many things that are bedeviling the North. I'm sorry. At the moment, the massacre that is going on in Plateau State is crazy. Yesterday, the governor had the governor had announced a 24-hour curfew. It did not stop the killings.
It didn't.
Over 20 people have died in the less than 24 hours. And then it's the conversation. You come on TV, dressed in your regalia, all to come and talk about how part of CBN should not be moved back to Lagos. Are we joking?
Now, the sad part about this particular senator or any of them is that they all knew that thing had always been in Lagos.
It has always been in Lagos. It was just moved.
And they also know that relocating to Abuja did not work because it started costing us more money. They didn't even have enough offices.
More
they didn't even have accommodation for them.
More expensive.
But let's continue to play this regional game
until
we are forced to sit down and look at the structure and say, okay, you know what? Maybe because of this reason, we need to restructure Nigeria.
It really honestly doesn't make sense. But we'll see where all this is going to. Any which way, just want to put it out there that the Federal Account Allocation Committee, Federation Account Allocation Committee, is now distributing 1.127 trillion naira December revenue to federal, state, and local governments.
Okay.
This is when we call on you to hold your governors responsible. And consistently for the past 5 months or 6 months, they have gotten more money than they have ever gotten back to back to back.
Lots of money.
You know, so it is time for you to call them out, hold them responsible.
Governors cannot say they don't have money.
Nigerians keep looking at the central government, which we call the federal government. Every time, look, your local government and governors, call them out. Money has entered their hands.
And governors should be, at this point, try to be fair on local government administration.
Yes, let them have their funds.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now, moving on and to another agency in the federal government where the Nigerian Immigration has now said that between your online application to your passport production, it is about 2 weeks.
Honestly, until I really think it is what going silent for, because we've gone through hell trying to get Nigerian passports. We've gone through hell trying to get it.
Ask me.
Everybody in this room has experienced it one way or the other. You know, I keep remembering the trip I had to Spain, and I could not renew my passport in 3 weeks. I couldn't, even with connection. I could not.
Do you know that?
And I missed that trip.
Slightly beyond the passport, and still within the passport. Up until now, many Nigerians abroad can't do their NIN.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So definitely,
they can't.
I really hope that the immigration, because also I think that they're doing a lot at the moment. Really kudos to them compared to what we've seen in the past. There's a new verb. There's. I'm also talking about that. There was a video that has been going around, I think since yesterday, where they were asking people, the old terminal, where they were asking people, and a lot of people didn't even recognize where they were. The pictures looked really nice. The videos looked really nice. True. I think that is something that if we can keep up,
a big shout out to the Minister of the Interior, but especially to Shell Oil Company and the other corporates that came together and said, we're going to do something about it. We saw when they came together and we've seen the results. You know, so shout out to them. I saw that video around 1 a.m. You know, I think we reshared it also on our Boom Radio platforms and all, because it was there were 3 videos. It was unbelievable. Like people, I was astounded myself, and it's possible. And we're not even talking about the new terminal.
It's the old one.
It's the old E-Wingo. arrival.
Yeah, and it's very, very interesting, and I think that the
You should pay a visit.
the
It's
e-arrival,
really,
I think the
really
e-arrival is
really
officially up
lovely.
and running now.
Yeah, they just
So
opened it yesterday.
Yeah, so you don't
feel
have
so
any
proud.
business.
They
with
just opened it
any,
yesterday. It's beautiful.
Uncle, what did you bring back for us?
No.
All those things.
The only thing that reminds you that at home, I'll tell you, your weather tells you welcome. Yeah, it hits you, and then the conversations, the language.
Oh yeah.
Then you know, wow, I'm back home.
Back home,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so
Critical.
we're talking about that. Also, there's a story where the federal government has said that with states are planning to build about 9,300 primary healthcare centers in 4 years.
I pray that every single one of these 9,300 PHCs get built. The health system in Nigeria needs this fillip. It needs this boost. A lot of people go to the tertiary institutions, the health institutions, when they actually should be going to the primary health care centers. But why don't they go there? Because they don't even exist in their neighborhood. So 900 or 9,300 well spread out will change a lot of things for us. I pray that they do it and they do it well, so that you bring health, health care closer to the people. Please, don't think that it's for local government or state government to do it.
Just do it, exactly. Now, remember that Lagos State had announced a ban on single-use plastics and styrofoams and all that. Now, according to the Minister of State for Trade and Investment, they are now talking about how this is a very good step in the right direction and that Nigerians need to brace themselves, that there is going to be a nationwide ban on some plastics. According to him, the ban of some plastics are inevitable.
It's inevitable.
Brilliant. I like that.
What's her name? Celine Dion has a song that I said like rain and tax. It's inevitable. Every time I hear that word, that's where my mind goes. And really and truly understanding the gravity of the word inevitable, like it's definitely going to happen.
Forget it. Armageddon is coming down.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming down.
We cannot continue
You can't
to
continue like
pander
this.
to some economic interest at the detriment of our future.
No.
So I saw a video where a popular internet doctor, a co-doctor made talking about this ban, and it was like that it's something apparently something I maintained a long time ago, that it's actually the some things that are made with these styrofoams have carcinogens in it. Washing it all, not putting it in a microwave.
Yes, that's what people do.
Makes it worse. And that as much as, yes, a lot of people will say that there are a lot of economic issues with this, but that when you look at your health and your economy, there's something has got to give. And it makes a lot of sense. But also, kudos to Lagos State government, because I also saw a video today where they're actually going to markets now to sensitize people that are selling them.
That's the education.
And that they're giving them a particular time frame. That by the time we
need.
come back and you have this on your,
It's going to be...
there's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm actually happy with the fact that they're not making the ban outright, because not that it's not outright, but that they're giving people time to ease it out of the market.
You've forgotten yesterday we did advise Lagos State government that, look, education is key.
Very
Information.
important.
We kept on hammering that yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And go back, go talk to the people nicely. Hey, are the problems you're going to have if you continue. Let them know. Let them know.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now, before we go,
We have
Where are
8
we going?
minutes now.
Where are we going?
yeah.
Ah.
The Ondo State Police Command
Don't do it again.
had arrested
What do you mean by Ondo again?
Excuse me, please.
No, seriously, what do you mean?
Excuse me. Yeah,
Tokunbo, like seriously, what do you mean by Ondo again?
Dolupo,
Can I
please.
continue, please?
No, wait.
may.
He has to explain what he means by
But can
Ondo
I
again.
continue,
You
please?
may.
You continue later. What do you mean by Ondo again?
We don't have time. We are going.
We're not going. Oh, we have 7 minutes.
Has
so we're not
arrested 2 persons in
Okay.
connection with the death of a man named Obiano Akintomowo. I'm not sure I pronounced that right, but anyway,
You're right.
in Ondo town, no. Eh?
going. Why are you emphasizing on this time?
I'm just saying that Ondo town.
Hey, what does that mean exactly?
I
needed-
can't say
I
just say
needed
Ondo
to take
town.
it. I needed to take it.
Was it not in Ondo town?
Because I think I'm aware.
You don't
of
say
this.
Ondo town O.
In Ondo town, no. Anyway, Mr. Akintomowo
it's
was
not
said
people's
to
fault.
have died after allegedly having a sex romp with a woman suspected to be his girlfriend. Now, the problem I have here is that the PRO of Ondo State Police Command has announced that the lady and the owner of the hotel are now in custody.
The owner of the hotel, yeah.
My question is, what's his business?
Of the owner of the hotel.
Is it a crime to have a hotel now?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's not a very good story. And I'm sorry I had to say something like Ondo again. I didn't know that was the story you were going to read, really. Shana, that's the truth for real. But there are about 25 lessons in this story. Transformational lessons that everybody should learn from. And that is important. You are starting from the angle where, look, yeah, what is the man's business? The owner of the space.
Yeah.
What's his business?
What's his headache?
Why would they rope him into this kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to say it's an overbearing sequence from the police or the law enforcement people, but I think that they probably have a little more story than the ones we are looking at.
But don't you think that
because
investigation should have passed that? stage?
because it's the thing. You know, we start with logic things since morning. Logic is telling me that what's the man's business?
What's his business?
Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't mean, but we do not know the whole length of the story. We do not. There could be some because there's no reason why you should hold the man for anything at all. I want to find out. I want to know if the story is really that way or a little bit more embellished, so to speak. The man has no business there.
I want to speak
You know?
as a born again hypocrite. Yeah, because we are all hypocrites.
Good.
Every single one of us. You know, sex is supposed to be between 2 mutually agreed or agreeing adults. But that's not what I want to speak about. I want to speak about us not knowing our health status. You know, because again, the excitement from it, or the exertion, or the physical, prowess that
Yeah,
is
it's probably
required
done.
could have gone wrong on
And
this
it was
matter.
probably nobody's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it could be that there was no hanky panky being played. It
So
could be
maybe just
that
maybe an
it
autopsy
was-
will just
it was
solve
just
this.
again another angle is that a lot of men are known to use
All sorts of things.
substances and all when they want to go into this act. And at times, it's contrary to some medications that they are on, or even contrary to even their physical state. So it could be every and anything. What I'm trying to say is that in all of this, take care of your health. You know, I'm not going to laugh at him for trying to enjoy something that
nobody's
everybody.
laughing.
No, I'm not
Oh,
talking about
just
you.
generally.
I'm
Oh, of
talking
course, yeah,
generally.
I get you.
I'm not.
I
You guys
understand.
didn't say anything wrong.
No.
You guys didn't say. I'm speaking my
Okay,
mind
I
here.
need you people
No.
to move on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
I'm just saying that let us try to live as healthy as possible.
Yes.
You know, because even from walking on the stairs, people drop dead.
Yeah. Any which way, finally, before we go, news just broke as the Ondo State Governor, we're back to Ondo again.
No, you
Lucky
just say-
Ayedatiwa has now announced the selection of Olaide Owolabi Adelami as the position for the position of Deputy Governor. He hails from Owo. and is the former deputy clerk of the National Assembly.
You know, smart move on his own part, because if you understand how there are 3 senatorial districts in Ondo State, now the immediate past governor, who's yet to be buried, is from Owo. So it's a smart move on Lucky Ayedatiwa side. I think he's ready to play this
balancing,
game.
right?
I think he's
Yeah,
ready to
it's
play the game.
maybe not balancing, maybe sort of like compensation.
And balancing. You
Because
guys are both
senatorial-
correct, in my opinion.
Yeah, senatorial positioning.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Any which way, on that note, that is all we'll be able to take today on the bar.
And it's well. Shall I?
Thank you for listening.
Take care,
Okay,
please.
let's stop laughing.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back again.
I just
at
want to
3.
say something before they are back again or off again. I just want to say something that when it is Benin Republic's turn, aka Abeokuta border, and multinational Ekiti
I'm in
slash
Nigeria.
Ekiti slash Kwara slash Lagos slash wherever.
Start Senegal.
Senegal.
Yeah,
Let-
I'm
Let
African.
nobody come and say SR. I'm just putting it out there now. After all said and done,
Let's go.
thanks for being a part of the bar.
Yeah.
God bless you. God guide you. God keep you. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you.
Peace.
Bye.